I'm at the Lotus's Thalang again. Too busy. Haven't been able to get out to very far on this island. Anyways, we just saw this MK. They're a very common restaurant, but they actually have a buffet, which is not too common. It's like 300 baht, 90 minutes, and I guess you got those things there, and you can pick some soup flavors down here. So let's get in here. They're known for their duck, of course. Very clean. Alright, so yeah, very fast service today. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon though on a Tuesday or Wednesday. So you're gonna have to use your phone to scan the menu, I think. Alright, so I scanned that on my phone, and you can either have Thai or English language, as you can see. That's pretty smart, asking about allergies. Okay, swipe right, left, up, down. So 3 mushrooms, some other vegetables, pork and chicken. Okay, Billy. Oh, just try all the porks. Chicken is not my thing at a buffet. Oh, wait a second, they actually have beef brisket. This is probably not going to be good, but I'll try it. I see. Bunch of meatballs, some sauce. Noodles. Sorry for the reflection. Okay, and you can call the staff there if you want. Go back to the instructions if you want. Let's get this basket in there. Order. Alright, you got your standard napkin dispenser, and then you got this temperature thing, but no actual display as to how hot this thing is. Oh, maybe it's just 3 settings. Okay. They gave you some suki sauce, a tiny bit of garlic and chili pepper on the get-go. Kind of weird though. Usually a lot of places will just have this, you know, like in big jars on the table, but I guess you can always ask for more. And some sort of tea. Didn't even order this. Alright. I think it's a little bit of a pandan maybe in there. There's no sugar. There's an unsweetened tea. And there's some sort of duck. Let's try this out. They purposely give you a red and black chopstick, it seems. So first a little ginger. Oh, that's good. You do have to pay for this duck, by the way. Just want to get the sauce flavor first. I feel like the sauce maybe has some nuts in it. Okay, so the duck here, so it's got the skin on there. Yeah, pretty soft and tender. Light meat, dark meat. The sauce is slightly sweet, but in general it's just savory. Yeah, it's actually really good duck. And then there's some sort of chili sauce over here. Yeah, that's delicious. Yeah, you might want to try this if you come here. That's what they're known for. I feel like the robot might be broken because this lady's literally pushing the robot. Oh, never mind. It's just slow. So if you do order the duck here, you get unlimited green noodles as a choice. Alright, so, well, alright, it doesn't face you. We got a bunch of food coming. Alright, so there's some, looks like fried garlic or something on these green noodles. A little bit of oil. I can't make out what kind of oil it is, but they're pretty good noodles. I don't know really what noodles these are. I assume they're rice noodles, but why they're green, I don't know. But take a little bit of the duck here. A little ginger, a little noodle. That's really good. Really, really good. This soup has almost no flavor, but that's fine. We're gonna just put a bunch. By the end of this meal, this is gonna be very flavorful. Okay, so as you can see, the vegetables are really fresh. Right. Pakbong looks really clean and fresh again. Some Chinese cabbage, I believe. More of that. Those little small mushrooms. And now, well, oh. So the beef comes on black trays, it looks like. So sadly, there's not a split soup thing. So you're gonna be mixing your beef, pork, and chickens if that's a problem for some people. Just let that cook. So, let's try this beef here straight. Yeah. The beef is pretty good. It's pretty soft. It's not as chewy as one would expect. Yeah, the beef is good. I don't know what kind of pork this one is, but it's got a high fat content here. This is just as good. It's very soft. Yeah. Okay, it turns out you can get a split dish. So I don't know why they wouldn't just ask that in the first place. Ponzu sauce is good. Standard stuff. This stuff. I think it was a soy sauce of some sort. Then the seafood sauce here. It's very interesting. They put a plastic surround here so you don't burn yourself. Maybe I think a lot of kids eat here, so it's pretty smart. So here's the pork belly. Actually, before we eat that, we should look at these two. So this is one of the other porks here. It's like a decent fat content here. And then here's the tendered beef. Okay. Cook off that bacteria. Alright, so let's back to this pork belly. It's so white. Well, it's good. I don't think it's just because it's thinly sliced, but it's really soft pork. So, this pretty quality meat. It doesn't look quality, but it has the texture and taste of quality. Very good. The seafood sauce has a lot of lime in there, a little chili, so it gives that little. It actually almost tastes like Mexican food. Actually, you probably want to separate your meat as you're putting it in there, but no, actually, this broke apart as it is. This one, well, let's see what this is like. Is the leanest of the porks for sure. Very lean pork. Kind of tougher than the other ones as well because there's not much fat. But it still tastes pretty good. It still has a decent texture. This pink sauce is a little bit sweet. It definitely tastes like beans, but not soy sauce. There's no saltiness to it, not much. So I kind of like it. It's different. So this is like sour, limey. This is kind of sweet, and then this is a little bit vinegary. Yeah. All right, let's try that tendered beef. Huh. I generally don't like tendered beef because they're taking really tough cuts of meat and tenderizing it, and that's exactly what happened here. I had to rip this out of my mouth with my hand. Still, it's pretty tender. I just don't know what kind of chemical they're used to tenderize it, if it's natural or chemical. I'm assuming it's going to be chemical based. Alright, little dessert. Some sort of it's almost like a dim sum roll. Wow. The filling, it's sweet. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Maybe a little egg? It's like a custard. But the outer dough is really soft as well. It's pretty good, and I like this, a small portion. Yeah, I might get that at the end again. Yeah, the soup definitely gets better as you cook more stuff into it. Alright, good stuff here. Oh, the last thing is I haven't even tried the signature suki sauce. So here's some beef. So little sesame seeds are in there. Well, like any other suki sauce, it's primarily sweet. There's some chilies in there, but it's not spicy at all. It's just overpowered by the sugar. So I'm not really a fan of it. I like the other three though. These orderable sauces are much better. And even this sauce was pretty good for the duck. Obviously you put some of this stuff in some of these. So little minced chicken thing comes in that little roll kind of thing. But you can obviously cut it up as you see fit. Looks like there's some mushrooms in there, maybe some green onions or some sort of vegetable. Oh, yeah, tastes pretty good. It tastes like the inside of dim sum. Yeah, not bad. So in the app you can request your bill, so that's nice. It actually shows the itemized everything you ate here. So the duck dish was 230 baht, which is kind of expensive considering the whole buffet was only $2.99, and that included the tea. So yeah, anyways, 828, so it's less than $30 for all you can eat. And I gotta say, the meat was pretty good, except for that tenderized beef. Everything else was really soft and juicy. Alright, we'll see you at the next place.